हसन भाई क्या कर रहे हैं?
उंगली कर रहा हूँ।
महिंद्रा वालों ने ये यहाँ पे व्हाइट रखा था, इधर ब्लैक किया था, तो ये थोड़ा अच्छा नहीं लग रहा था कस्टमर को, तो हम लोगों ने इसको रैप लगा के व्हाइट किया है। ये महिंद्रा वाला को थोड़ा चेंज करना चाहिए कि ये अच्छा लगे। ब्लैक वाला, ब्लैक को व्हाइट करने में पेंट कर देता तो बहुत अच्छा लगता है ये देखने में। ये ब्लैक वाला पसंद नहीं आया तो व्हाइट करा के ले रहा है। थैंक यू महिंद्रा।
नहीं, महिंद्रा वाला को क्या थैंक यू बोलूं।
Very nice work, Ankit. It has been great. I think coordination that you had with me and also with your team.
Welcome to Crankit Automotive, and today we've got with us another Mahindra Thar Roxx that has come in for a graphene coating. Now, with coatings, you've only primarily got three options. One is 9H, 10H and graphene. This is in ascending order of their grade and quality. So based on your budget and how you maintain your car, you can choose out of these three options which you have. If not that and your budget is more and you want the best protection for your car, then you can go in for the PPF, which is the paint protection film. That's a physical sheet that sits onto the car, whereas a coating is a solution based application which provides a certain amount of protection to the car. You cannot compare it to PPF. People usually get confused between PPF and coatings. Ceramic coating and graphene coating are part of the coating family, and PPF is a physical sheet that gets installed on top of your paint, and it obviously offers you a lot more protection than coating. But nonetheless, coatings also help maintain the car. I personally on my car have a coating and have been able to maintain it pretty well. So anyways, now this car is going to be done with a graphene coating. One of the first steps that need to be done, irrespective of whatever car brand it is the paint correction. Because a lot of these car brands make the car there in the stockyard, then they get handled badly at the stockyards after that, and then the showroom, then it comes to the client. Showrooms don't really care in terms of prepping the paint and then giving it to you. The client said when he got the car, it didn't look that clean. It just looked like they pretty much just wiped it off and gave him the car. There are a lot of fine swirl marks on this car, which we will clear in the paint correction stage, and that's a paint preparation stage. You need to remove all of that to get a nice sheen in the paint and to overall remove all the scratches before you install the coating, so that there is a uniform level which is made, and we remove all the scratches which could look like crevices in the paint if you see it through a microscope. So that's what we're going to be doing with the paint correction and then applying the coating. One of the first processes that we do is a good decontamination wash to completely clean out every single nook and corner of this car. Takes about 3.5 to 4 hours just to wash the car, and that's the kind of effort you need to do. Whereas it's cleaning these fibers, you need to scrub it nicely before we apply a nice fiber coat onto it, and the paint as well. We clay it and then we wash the car. So we're going to do that as the first process and then move into the paint correction stage. We're also going to be installing a couple of accessories, not accessorizing this car too much, which we will show you at the end of this video. So let's get started with the decontamination wash, which is the first step. So now we're done with the decontamination wash and the car looks really clean. Now the next stage that we need to now, after we've analyzed where all the swirl marks are, and this is very important because what people or even the showrooms do is just take a big orbital polisher and start doing paint correction with that. That is very bad because the last layer that comes on top of your paint is a clear coat which is there, which should not be cut too much, and these guys just pretty much take a machine and start rubbing on it. We try to use the perfect pad and the perfect polish that doesn't really damage your clear coat too much, because over a period of time, if you've done it once really harsh, you've reduced the layer a lot. So every time you keep polishing it, the layer will pretty much go, and that harms the longevity of your paint. Sometimes with these body lines, when you get your car polished, you'll find that there is paint missing on that. That's because these lines have the least amount of paint on the edges. This is where you'll find the paint thickness a lot. So these guys, when they do it, they pretty much cut all the way and a lot of your clear coat, which we try and save with the right use of machine and compounds or polishes that we use, so that it's preserved and you can keep polishing the paint or getting it paint corrected for a longer period of time when it comes. Also, your paint is saved and longevity of the paint also lasts because your clear coat is still healthier. So this is what we ensure, and this is why some places charge you more than others, because it's actually about preserving the car for a longer time. It's not just about getting the job done once. So that's why we take a lot of importance in what pads, in what solution and machine we use to work on your car with. So let's move into the paint correction stage and get this car as glossy and scratchless as we can. So now one of the last stages after the paint correction has been done and we were able to remove all the swirl marks from the paint. You can literally not even see one small mark on the paint. Now is when we wipe down the entire car with an isopropyl alcohol. This is to remove all the oils that come during the polishing stage. So this is very important, otherwise the bonding of your coating will not happen with the paint. So it's very important to completely wipe it down, clean off all the oils from the paint and then start applying your coating onto it. Now all of these processes, why we're telling you, so that you should also know as a consumer when your car gets done if all these processes are being followed or not. That will ensure that your coating bonds properly with the paint, and the entire process has to be done following these steps, because if you don't follow them, you will not get the desired effect on the car. So now before we apply it, we'll do an IP wipe off and then we start applying our graphene coating onto the car. So let's move into the coating stage. So guys, Thar Roxx ये वाली जो है, इस पे हम करने वाले थे something special. The client gave us an idea. जो साइड वाली लाइन है हमारी in the Thar Roxx that you see, ये जो black वाला कट आता है with the triangle, that doesn't really look nice and especially on white वो बहुत ज़्यादा गंदा लग रहा था. So we said okay, we'll try and fix that. So I'm going to show you. हमने उस साइड पे किया हुआ है. Right now the work is going on the right side. हमने इस साइड का complete कर दिया है. Now you can see this. जो ओरिजिनल वाली कट्स आती है इन द थार, ये पूरा ब्लैक होता है. द क्लाइंट डिडंट वांट दैट बिकॉज ये थोड़ा उनको अजीब लग रहा था दिस शेप. सो वी सेड वील रैप इट इन वाइट, एंड ये रैप में कर दिया है पूरा वाइट में. एंड आई डोंट नो व्हाई बट महिंद्रा ये वाला जो दरवाजा देता है, इट्स इन पेंटेड ऑफ द बॉडी कलर, बट जो सामने वाले दरवाजे के ऊपर पार्ट है, जो रूफ का पार्ट है, दैट इज इन द सेम कलर व्हिच इज ब्लैक. तो यहाँ पे ब्लैक था, फिर ये व्हाइट था, फिर ब्लैक अगेन शुरू हुआ. तो थोड़ा ऑकवर्ड सारे ओनर्स को लगता है कि यार ये और ये में थोड़ा वियर्ड लगता है. सो एनीवेज इन अ ब्लैक कार उसका भी जुगाड़ है. हमारी दूसरी थार रॉक्स का वीडियो हमने उसमें भी ये चीज की थी ब्लैक वाले में, अब ये व्हाइट वाले में हमने कर दी. तो ये लाइन को डिलीट ही कर दिया जो था यहाँ इस दरवाजे के ऊपर. एंड यू सी एक समान फिनिश है फ्रॉम द स्टार्ट ऑल द वे टू द एंड, एंड ये शेप अच्छा आ गया काफी. सो इट लुक्स रियली नाइस एंड किसी को पता भी नहीं लगेगा कि हमने इसके ऊपर रैप किया है. It's not painted. We've got the same finish of the wrap on the paint, so you can't see any cuts, nothing, and you've got this nice finish which is there. And जो ये दरवाजे का and ये दरवाजे का mismatch था वो भी fix हो गया है एक ही wrap में. I love the look of the car from the side because now एक symmetry आ गई है. Earlier थोड़ा अजीब लग रहा था but now this looks really really nice. अगर आपकी Thar Roxx है और ये वाली चीज आपको भी करवानी है, we can fix this issue for you.
महिंद्रा वालों ने ये यहाँ पे व्हाइट रखा था, इधर ब्लैक किया था, तो ये थोड़ा अच्छा नहीं लग रहा था कस्टमर को. तो हम लोगों ने इसको रैप लगा के व्हाइट किया है. ये महिंद्रा वाला को थोड़ा चेंज करना चाहिए कि ये अच्छा लगे. ब्लैक वाला ब्लैक को व्हाइट करने में पेंट कर देता तो बहुत अच्छा लगता है ये देखने में. हसन गाइस बिहाइंड द सीन आपको पसंद है तो मैं अगला वीडियो में भी डालने वाला हूँ बिहाइंड द सीन. अभी हसन भाई के साथ एक सीन बनाने वाले हम लोग. हसन भाई क्या कर रहे हैं? उंगली कर रहा हूँ. उंगली किसका कर रहे हैं? वही गाड़ी को उंगली कर रहे हैं. महिंद्रा वाले ने ऑप्शन दिया मेरे को करने के लिए, मैंने बोला ठीक है कर लेता हूँ. अच्छा कौन सा उंगली कर रहे हैं? ये ब्लैक को व्हाइट कर रहे हैं क्या?
ब्लैक को व्हाइट कर रहा है।
अच्छा कर रहे हैं। कस्टमर ने बोला क्या?
कस्टमर ने बोला, कस्टमर को पसंद नहीं आया, लेकिन शौक था उनका थार लेने का, रॉक्स लिया, लेकिन वो चीज पसंद नहीं आया।
ये ब्लैक वाला पसंद नहीं आया
नहीं,
तो व्हाइट करा के ले रहा है।
ऑप्शन दिया उनको, ऐसे ही रेप कर लो।
थैंक यू महिंद्रा।
नहीं, महिंद्रा वालों को क्या थैंक यू बोलूं।
मेरा काम बढ़ गया ना।
वही तो, मेरे को छोटा छोटा काम दे के बैठ गए अभी, देखो परेशान कर रहा है मेरे को। अगर पेंट करके दे दे तो इतना टेंशन भी नहीं,
टेंशन खत्म होता ना।
पूरा दिन भागा, आज बगते बगते बारिश में भीग के फिर वो
ये लाया।
अभी लगा के दे रहा हूँ, क्या मालूम कस्टमर कब आएंगे, कब लेके जाएंगे।
ये भी मेरी गलती है।
ये देखते हैं क्या होता है। अभी महिंद्रा वाला क्या जवाब देंगे हमारा वीडियो देख के।
चलो गाइस, आप लोग वीडियो को लाइक करो, सब्सक्राइब करो और देखो, आप लोग वीडियो लाइक करो,
कमेंट में बताओ क्या,
कमेंट में बताओ आप लोग क्या हुआ, अच्छा लगा आप लोगों को।
So guys, finally हमारी गाड़ी हो गई है तैयार and now we're going to show you a final walk around of the car and what all we have done on it. Firstly, the coating has been done on the entire car. To start off with, on the grille, if you come closer and see, you will be able to see that we have put in just minor red strips and some red lining, just a little bit, so it doesn't look too loud. So that was something the client wanted. So we've just given small highlights on the grille here ताकि वो red element थोड़ा सा आ जाए. And now I'll take you to the side where we installed the side steps of ProMan on the car. तो इस गाड़ी पे we've installed the ProMan side steps and this is not the color you get it in. आप कभी भी ProMan side step लो, आपको इस कलर में नहीं आएगा. We've custom painted this entire footstep and inside we've painted that as well with a nice shade of matte gold inside. This is a functional footstep, so you can pretty much stand on this footstep and you can climb on top of the car. So this is something that looks really nice on the side, and if you're planning to actually use it, you can pretty much put your weight and climb on top of the car if that's something that you need, if you have a carrier to load stuff. But otherwise this looks really good, and the color with which ProMan provides it in doesn't really look that nice, hence we custom painted this so that it gives you a good contrast with the white and this, and it looks subtle. It's not that bright red which looks really bad. This red is very subtle, and that's exactly why we painted it in this. So now you can see we have just given a small other red highlight here as well. Out of the Thar, the R is in red and we're giving this line in red as well. And this is to match the footstep so that everything matches with the finish of each other, which looks really nice. You always want to modify a car. You want to make it look as subtle as possible. You don't want to make it look too loud. So that is what the requirement was of the client, to make it look subtle. That's why we're given these small elements here and there, which makes the car look different. Now, another thing that we've done, and all Thar Roxx owners have a problem with this, is what we'll show you now. तो काफी Thar Roxx owners का ये प्रॉब्लम होता है कि जो पीछे वाला दरवाजा होता है, that is something that gets left and it looks really odd because ये वाला जो part है is joining the roof, तो ये black है. अगर आपकी गाड़ी white है तो ये काफी गंदा लगता है because it was black and here it converts into the body paint and again at the back it becomes black. तो इस चीज को मिटाने के लिए we have pretty much wrapped it, ताकि इसलिए आपको अलग लग रहा होगा ये चीज जो हमने किया है, and we have got it all the way down because ये पूरा black था. अब इसको सेक्शन को पूरा ही व्हाइट कर दिया तो एक सिमेट्री आ गई है इसमें, which looks really nice. जो महिंद्रा ने किया हुआ है स्पेशली ओवर द फ्रंट डोर, ये जो ब्लैक वाला है और यहाँ बॉडी कलर जाता है, वो काफी वियर्ड लगता है. काफी लोगों को, महिंद्रा ओनर्स को नहीं पसंद है कि ये वाली जो फिनिश एक समान होनी थी. जो हमने इस कस्टमर की प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर दी है बाय रैपिंग द एंटायर थिंग एंड क्रिएटिंग दिस आर्च हियर बिहाइंड विद द व्हाइट. तो अब जो फिनिशिंग है ये एक ही लाइन पे आई है एंड दिस लुक्स रियली रियली नाइस. वो ऑड चीज हमने खत्म कर दी, इस दरवाजे के ऊपर ब्लैक था, यहाँ व्हाइट था, वो चीज खत्म हो गई है एंड द फिनिशिंग लुक्स एब्सोल्युटली परफेक्ट एंड इट मैचेस द पेंट रियली वेल. कोई बता भी नहीं पाएगा कि ये चीज हमने रैप की हुई है बिकॉज यू हैव गॉट द रैप एग्जैक्टली ऑफ द सेम कलर ऑफ द पेंट ऑफ द कार. अब अंदर चल के दिखाते हैं हमने अंदर क्या किया है गाड़ी में. So now हम अंदर दिखाने वाले हैं what all we have done the inside of the car. I'm going to switch on the ambient lights and it's got that nice slow effect when it comes on, like you can see the ambient lights coming on right now. That is the kind of effect that looks really nice, and especially if you come in closer, we've installed the G-Wagon lights in the AC vents which look really really nice, and they've got their color change in them as well, and iske colors bhi you can keep changing. We've installed for the ambient lights, you've got a mobile app that you can do it from. Whatever color, whatever patterns you want, it can be changed from there. as well as the lights for this can also be changed. And this looks really nice at night because the AC vents that the company gives look a little basic. The G-Wagon style lights always look good. And the interior का feel जो है वो काफी बदल चुका है, which looks really nice. तो फाइनली आपने देख लिया हमने क्या क्या किया है इस गाड़ी पे. इस गाड़ी का पूरा काम खत्म हो चुका है एंड नाउ वी जस्ट वेटिंग फॉर द क्लाइंट टू कम इन एंड सी द कार और देखते हैं उनका रिएक्शन और उनका क्या कहना है अबाउट द वर्क डन ऑन हिज कार. सो वी फाइनली डन विद द कार. यू हैव सीन स्टार्ट टू एंड हमने क्या क्या किया है इस गाड़ी पे, सारा प्रोसेस देख लिया है. अब मैं बात नहीं करूंगा, व्हाट डू यू टेल अस कैसे लगा एंड हाउ इज द कार लुकिंग नाउ?
It's looking very great. I must say this. So I think we have been talking for last 1 month.
Correct.
Right. But then this was not expected at all. Means I'm amazed to see it. Very nice work, Ankit.
Thank you.
It has been great. I think the coordination that you had with me and also with your team, and we can see the result. Right. It is really. I
बढ़िया
think,
लग रही है गाड़ी.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Is it looking better than when you got it from the showroom?
Yeah. Of course, man.
तो second delivery
Not
होगी.
done much. It is subtle, but yes, the change is there.
इंटीरियर में
Yes,
काफी चेंज आया because of the lighting.
Yes, no doubt.
So yeah.
Interior also looks very nice.
So yeah.
Thanks, Ankit.
Thank you so much.